Trip to the finals on the line. Larry Nance and Sexton revenge game. team that traded him.
Fantastic.
Struggling actor who didn't leave his favorite snapshot based on how it was.
I'd love to talk about it at dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during dinner, but for a potential customer, Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Break!
Should we? Did I ask? Break me off a piece of kid pie.
All right.
Back in Miami, Celtics up 7 and Jimmy Butler trying to give his team life.
Jimmy Butter.
Time and time again, making plays. Isolation attacking has played every minute of this ball game. Starting the ball. Sixth play in 40 minutes against the Celtics this postseason.
Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Fire and Ice, where you'll either be on fire in takeover mode or ice cold. And in the city, head to the event center for TKO. Knock out your opponents and see if you can get to the top floor. Because if you do, you'll get heavyweight prizes and quadruple XP. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you are enjoying Season 7, but before we get started, a quick reminder, you have until the end of the day on May 29th to submit your designs for the 2K TV Jersey Design Challenge.
And stay tuned because later in the episode, we'll introduce you to the judge that will be picking finalists. And he has some tips on designing a winning uniform.
All right, now another way to earn VC, 2K TV Interactive. And this week, all questions in this episode are brought to you by Google Pixel.
All right, this week the questions are all about offense, so I hope you've been paying attention because we've upped the difficulty. You ready? Here we go. Which NBA playoff season did Michael Jordan set a record 63 points?
Was it 1986, 1987, 1990, or 1993?
That's a whole lot of buckets.
Here's a hint. It was before either of us were born, I think. If you answered 1986, then you are correct. His 63-point performance was electric, but which team did he do that against?
Was it the Knicks, the Phoenix Suns, the Boston Celtics, or the Atlanta Hawks?
Season 7 tipped off and everyone is out, including, wait, who's this? Draymond Green? Team 2K TV member Danny hopped into the city on last Friday and played a few games with the Warriors star. Just goes to show, keep an eye out for the NBA logos. You never know who you could be playing.
you taking on the 2K TV Jersey Design Challenge? Well, May 29th is the last day to submit, so if you haven't, then get busy.
But first, meet your judge, Corey Populus, designer and founder of Circulate Worldwide apparel line. You may have seen their designs in 2K22. In fact, you might be wearing them now.
We caught up with him recently and got some insight into what he'll be looking for in your jersey design, so take a look.
Love the colorway. I love the placement of the bird on the bottom of the shorts. Oh, this one's really dope. Early on, I used to collect like Jordans and things like that. And, you know, I skateboarded also. Through those two things, I discovered like online forums. So brands like The Hundreds and Diamond and LRG and, you know, the brand owners would pop in every now and then. I ended up working for this brand called Diamond Supply Co. I just took a leap and I started my own brand. And yeah, here we are today.
And a look at the Knicks earlier. Check out the focus as they get off the bus. They're ready to go.
Nance, look at him.
On the banks of Lake Ontario, a dramatic view of CN Tower in downtown Toronto, which is our setting today. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joining Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. With us this evening, WNBA legend Candace Parker. Hey Candace.
Hey, thanks for having me. You're too kind, Brian. Hey everyone.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for the Raptors, Michael Porter out there with Larry Miller in at the shooting guard position.
Gonzalez.
And the Raptors franchise had a great run for a few years.
Whew, Jimmy Buckets. Ooh. Little chin check.
Candace, 7 straight playoff appearances, 1 NBA title from 2014 through 2020.
And it's that guy, Kyle Lowry. I'll tell you that. You know, took a lot of hits early on. Could he be a champion? Could he be a point guard on a championship team? And boy, did he shut everyone up by just doing that when they won the championship.
Lead the North. Fast break. New York goes up on the wing. Back to Brian. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass. Has to finish the layup.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Pass to Miller from downtown. The Knicks pull it in. And we're about a minute into the first. Tatum finds Ingram. Here's Bryant inside. Got a piece of it.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Offensive rebound. Covered by Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. The third. Shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by New York. Here's Nance, plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's Miller, covered by Bryant. Ingram against Porter. And counted from 12 feet.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Here's Wilkins. Checked by Davis. There's Tatum with the 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Back to Porter. Nance against Tatum. Nance left side. 5 on the clock. So Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, you know, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good point.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the tape, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And here's Ingram outside after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
With the teardrop, deflected. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was doing at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned the champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. Here's Sexton. The Knicks making their last shot. From 13, Chamberlain pulls it in. New York has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Bryant driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down. Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man. Let's take another look.
Damn. He thought I was pulling.
Look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block. Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back. Here's Kukoc, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. We've got 1:28 left in the first. The drive by Porter, tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
Left in the first quarter. Sexton, that's good.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Here's Wilkins. Check by Sexton. Wilkins can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Back to Sexton. Down low. Here's Kukoc. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors. At the line for one.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Wilkins, checked by Sexton, and here's Ingram outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Sexton, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Tatum with it, picked up by Sexton. Pass to Bryant. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 8 points. If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack. here's Sexton. The 11-footer hits the front of the rim and out. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, if there's one thing we've seen from Colin Sexton in his young career, he can put the ball in the basket. But he said he's not trying to force anything.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting the game come to me and not trying to force anything and just getting shots that our teammates create for me and just knocking them down.
He says he's just getting it in the flow.
Well, with his sky-high scoring rate, BA, he's hunting his shot. And the key is he's finding good ones.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Tatum passes to Ingram. Gets the 3-ball to go. Ingram's got his second basket. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. You're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Kukoc. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Can they get it? And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the Raptors call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
That's it. It's a staple.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Bird. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 13.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion through adversity. No matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Pass to Ingram. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Davis, the pass to Nance. Here's Miller. And a missed layup. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to Ingram. Pass to Pritchard. The 3. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. He's got 5.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest?
Whew. That's in one. Come on. He's shooting a lot of dumb shots. Don't keep the minute. Don't keep the minute. Damn. Open his mouth and shut.
And is that important?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
At the line for two.
Throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. And for Toronto, they're shooting only 35% so far. Here's Davis. It's tipped.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Pass to Nance. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next
Line
best thing.
for Toronto. Larry Nance. At the line.
First free throw is good. Sexton's checked in for Davis. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Bryant outside. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Sexton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more.
Don't keep these boys in it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They counted them out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Butler. The hell was that?
those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Toronto Sexton. Shooting one.
Free throw good from Sexton. The Knicks with the lead. Bryant outside. 1:27 left in the second period. Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a three. Porter pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, BA. I'll hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
Nance, the pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Coach can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And then...
Damn.
Bryant with the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Wilkins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Bryant good for 3. And the Knicks lead by 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Sexton. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
1 second separate.
Oh, man. Wow. I can't believe he just did that. Now that is incredible. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. The 3 from Sexton. Tipped back in for 2. He's got 6.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Bird. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They're going to work in the paint. They're doing a great job. This portion of the offense is eliminated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Joe, what up?
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
They've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. And it's Miller in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Outside Porter. Pass to Miller. Oh, deflected. Shoots it from the high post. Count it. And the Knicks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 11.
You must chase Ingram off the three-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Miller. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He's got 10.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Bryant. 15 points in the game. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Toronto calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Miller can't get it to go. New York has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And then Bryant with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Toronto's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Nance outside. Whoa. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Bryant outside. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Number 43.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wilkins. Checked by Sexton. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 16 points.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Knocked loose. All by himself. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And Toronto has possession, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Sexton. That one's good for 2. He's got 11.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
Wilkins, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Miller. 10 points for him. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York.
Chill out, boy. Chill out.
So both teams making some changes here. New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Wilkins. Checked by Sexton. And here's Ingram from the arc. Connects from downtown. Ingram's got 19 points. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
Sexton, that's good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
New York has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Outside Ingram. There's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
Here's Kukoc. Puts it up from 12. Tatum pulls it in. Ingram with the ball. There's the triple. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
That free throw good from Ingram. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Sexton. Pass to Kukoc. Oh, and that one had the... Got 5. And it's the Knicks with the ball. The road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Outside for Ingram. Takes a three. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Trouts in the three. Ingram's got 28.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Takes it inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And the basket by Bridges.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Outside Sexton. Puts it up from 12. The steal. Fast break. New York jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Substitution.
Here's Sexton. 14 points for him. Inside. Second chance shot. It's blocked. That'll count. Offline. And so it's New York. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Back to Davis. Pass to Perry. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Pritchard, checked by Davis. Takes the three. Pritchard, no good. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And they pick up 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And for New York, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Bridges outside. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, oh, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bird. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. And the Knicks miss again. And Toronto has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Now a timeout called by New York. For New York, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Bryant outside. Here he goes. Got a hand on it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Floats one up. Yes, it's good. Porter's got 4 points this quarter. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bryant outside. Here's the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Davis. Outside Porter. Now Nance. Over Tatum. Nance can't get it to go.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Chamberlain. Trying to get back on track. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw, no good. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And Toronto calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Brandon Ingram.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Nance finds Davis. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Ingram. Over Sexton. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Ingram against Porter. Outside for Davis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Here's Wilkins. Check by Davis. Porter against Ingram. Pass to Bryant from outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Nance has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Sexton. Shoots over Bryant. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Nance. Bryant, the pass to Tatum. Bryant on the drive. Pass to Wilkins. Davis with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Now here's Porter. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
It remains Toronto ball. Checking in for the Knicks.
Nance, the pass to Sexton. Clock at 4. It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. Here's Bryant. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant's got 21 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break.
Give me that! Too strong! And one!
Snap it. This is low.